Hurricane Delta was the strongest Greek alphabet named storm system on record to make landfall in the United States. I know that's a lot of word mumble jumble for you, but the key takeaway is that this was just another storm on top of the multitude of storms we have seen make landfall across the U.S. here in 2020. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta, still tracking Hurricane Delta here. I do want to let you know today is only the second day I set up this chroma key, this green screen in my office, so still working out the kinks. Yesterday, a lot of people talked about the volume. Today, I turned it up. So we'll see how it comes out here. Let's talk about the headlines here, though. Max winds up to 100 miles per hour was reported with the Delta here on the western side of the storm. The key thing with that, though, it was on the western side, not the east as you typically see. We just had a really tight pressure gradient come in and wrap behind the storm system with that drier influencing it. And some areas around Texas actually got stronger winds than eastern Louisiana. I found that really interesting. They did get the rain across Louisiana, though. 17 inches was reported. Key thing, though, is this storm is continuing to weaken and spread out here. Big, wide rain shield across Kentucky, Tennessee, over through the Carolinas as well. Even down here towards western areas of Florida, you really got the panhandle. Some good storms continuing to set up there. And I even think into eastern Florida, where I am here in Jacksonville, already got kind of a line setting up there with the sea breeze, and also you got that flow coming in from the south, plenty of instability. So by this afternoon, could be looking at some decent thunderstorms. Definitely looking at thunderstorms setting up on Sunday as well, just due to that inflow coming in from the south. Get that instability, get a few of those showers popping up here. All right, so here's the track with Delta, by the way. This is kind of an afterthought at this time. As you've seen, the storm is just very wide, but just kind of giving you an idea of where it's going. I felt remiss not to put the track in here. Let's talk about that forecast, though. This is with the NAM, numerical guidance. Just we go ahead through this afternoon and the evening. That's what I'm talking about. You get that inflow, that instability, that moisture coming in off the Gulf of Mexico. You get those afternoon and the evening thunderstorms flaring up. The thing with these, they are not going to be anything hurricane-like, but you are going to be looking at some pretty decent gusty winds with these convective thunderstorms. Basically, your typical summertime afternoon thunderstorms, more or less, as this pushes on through. A lot of straight-line winds, short-time heavy rain, things like that continue to watch out for. All right, so here is Delta, kind of looking back at this storm. The National Hurricane Center did an absolutely fantastic job forecasting this. First, having this actually jump up really quickly from a tropical depression to a Category 4 hurricane, one of the fastest on record to do that, actually, before it made landfall in the Yucatan. Did a little bit of weakening, then came back over the Gulf of Mexico up to a Category 3 before coming on shore as a Category 2 into western Louisiana. If you do want to compare Delta to Laura, though, night and day difference between these two storms. Laura actually came on shore, by the way, as a Category 4 on the Saffir-Simpson scale. That is just a multitude of stronger than Delta. But big thing is that Laura came on shore, did the damage. Delta came in, and a lot of homes just got their power back on only a week ago. Now 500,000 people without power. Numerous homes with still tarps on their roofs from the impacts from Laura. Delta came in, nearly the same track, did an impact as well. It's just kind of a 1-2 punch out here. So I really feel for everybody being impacted by that storm. Anyways, back looking at the bigger, broader picture in the Atlantic, another area way out here in the eastern Atlantic, going to keep an eye on. Actually, the National Hurricane Center only gives that a 10% chance of development. Otherwise, things are continuing to calm down. The tropical season in the Atlantic does continue to go all the way through November, but typically about this time of year, you do see a dramatic drop-off. But 2020 has been one of those seasons, so I wouldn't count out any more named storm systems just yet. Still pretty active out there. So anyways, I also post on the tropical Pacific as well. So I'm going to have another update on a new tropical depression actually out in the South China Sea in just a little bit here. So look out for that if you're watching this one. Anyways, like I said, it's only my second day with the chroma key in my office. I'm absolutely happy to have this working here. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything like that. And yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, all right.